Hi, I'm Merrick Tomato,
And I'm Classic Gamer.
and welcome back to Let's Play Simon the Sorcerer 4 Chaos Happened. Simon is in hell where he belongs. This is the final part of Simon the Sorcerer, Simon Goes to Hell. Except it would be followed up next time with the unexpected sequel, Simon X, where he goes to space. And then with the crossover no one was expecting, Simon versus Guybrush.
Maybe the next one should be Simon Lives.
I think I have an
But that's
instrument
the
for
sixth
you.
one.
Yeah, true. True.
What's that supposed to be?
I gotta say, Jason Lives is probably my favorite in the series.
I've not seen enough of the Jason
It
films to really make an opinion.
Let me put it this way. It has a Jason does the James Bond.
Does he?
Well, when he comes back and he has like this iron fence thing he used to kill someone. It zooms in on his eye, and then we see in his eye Jason walk up in the walk into the site, turn to the camera and slash it with his machete like James Bond does with a gun in the opening of every James Bond film.
Oh, the barrel thing.
Yes, it does the barrel scene with Jason Voorhees.
Do you know,
I'll
speaking of
show
James
you
Bond,
when we're done recording. But anyway, it's a liar.
It's a liar.
All right. I really started to think this was a kitchen utensil.
So about
Maybe
James Bond?
this really is a
Yeah,
small
so,
liar, you know.
we know we were
Okay,
talking about
I'll take it.
Henry
I'll
Cavill earlier.
go and
Yes.
soften the
You want him to be
Apparently I've
James
heard-
Bond?
powerful god of the
Yeah, I think he's also in the running for it. Yeah,
Okay.
There's going to be
which is
some
going to be
serious
difficult because
trouble
if he's
when
going to
he
do
sees
Marvel, which is very possible, he might be doing Marvel.
Who would he be being in Marvel?
So, did you
Well,
finally
from what I've heard,
find your
Wolverine.
heart?
Oh, right, yeah.
liar. It is a liar. Oh, great and almighty Hades, my wonderful song and delicate plucking chords will ease your spirits. Shortly your soul will be enlightened. La la li la lo, la 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 lu, ro, la 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 lo, li li la la.
Stop, stop. Okay. I am so sick of it. All this noise, all the time. Okay. Okay, take your little tart and get out of here.
The usual conditions. I'm not allowed to turn my back to my beloved while ascending to the upper world, and she is not allowed to talk to me.
Yes, yes, something like that. And don't screw it up again. Now leave me in peace and get lost. I got work to do.
I thank thee, noble Hades. I will make haste and lead my beloved away from the gloomy shadows of this place. Oh, dearest Eurydice, now I can take you back to the land of the living. Come with me, and we will leave this place of darkness together.
Wait, didn't Hades say that you're not allowed to look at her?
Yes, but we take care of that in the usual manner. I wait here and play until my love taps on my shoulder, and then we'll go to the banks of the river Styx. I swear that we will both reach the other side this time.
How can you be so sure that she'll be coming?
There is no doubt she's coming. She's my beloved bride. She'd never let me wait here. She'll hear my singing and la la li la 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 li la la la.
So we tried giving Hades the fielding applications, didn't we?
Yes. He needs a stamp.
Yeah. Okay, so outside by the empty fire, talk to Orvis on everything, give him the egg slicer, done that. Go back to the barren land and tell the Tomb Banshee you know someone who sings better.
Brace yourselves!
Hey, is anybody there?
Yes, sure I'm here. So what do you want?
Your voice isn't bad, but I know someone who can sing much better.
What? Nobody sings better than the great Banshee.
Eurydice appears to have a different opinion. She's invited her Orpheus to the party, that truly gifted musician.
That heart-plucking weirdo who whines to himself and thinks he's a star just because he got to appear before Hades once?
Several times.
He's just another one of those one-hit wonders who nobody will remember the next year. And his squeaky little voice doesn't even carry to the shore of the Styx.
I wasn't particularly diplomatic. I think I could maybe still get some demo from Orpheus. It's a shame it's so far away. Somehow I have to make this prissy cow listen to the demo.
And then we go back to the land of this, and then go back inside the office and get the megaphone. There should be a megaphone.
Well, I have to get into the office first.
Yeah.
Megaphone.
Could I
And then you
borrow
want
your
to place
bullhorn?
it in the empty fire
Megaphone.
pan near him,
Forget it.
near Orpheus.
I need it myself. I use it to announce the applications that I decline. This small pleasure is very dear to me, and I'm unwilling to give it up.
So you do it out of pure sadism.
So what?
I could do it for you. What do you think?
That's not a bad idea. My applicants will be hopping mad when a funny guy with an idiotic hat appears in front of them to announce their application has been declined. Here, take it.
I love his description of Simon.
Funny guy in a stupid hat.
Yeah.
I'm off. Your mood is unbearable. I guess first I've got to... This should do the trick.
Jesus fuck!
Ow, my ears.
Yeah, you mean both, Simon.
So now we talk to the Banshee again?
Yeah.
Hey, is anybody there?
No, no one's here.
I simply can't believe it. This sassy female Eurydice prefers a dime a dozen soppy singer to a real opera diva. And she's blasting the whole land of the dead with this racket.
Maybe an ordinary tearjerker is more on her guest's level.
Now just you listen. The creme de la creme of the land of the dead is gathered there. Everybody who is anybody is there. These are the people of the world. Well, of the world of the dead. People with taste.
So just go to Eurydice and complain.
This will never happen. If this arrogant, uncultivated fashion dummy prefers to put a third-class pop singer in front of her provincial riffraff, then she's going to have to do without my presence. Go there yourself, with your stupid hat. You'll fit in wonderfully in this society. Here, take my invitation, and enjoy yourself at this mediocre orgy.
And they want to go back to the town
She should
of
have
the
just
dead.
kept up with her friends a bit more. Then she'd be more popular now for sure.
Back to the town of the dead?
Yeah, and talk to the dragon. Oh god, that thunder really does not.
We'll have to go
do
back
anyone
there.
bit- I'm not sure at the minute.
Oh, we have to go to the River Styx at some point.
Yeah,
And we'll have to pass through there.
I mean I can deal with most sounds, but I
won't
don't know
get
if it's
anywhere from
because
here.
like I had early this week or last week when that high pitched sound was ringing in my head. Maybe I haven't really completely got
What
past
do you
that yet.
want, my friend? Bye-bye.
Do I give him the invitation?
You can try it, I suppose.
I'm sure this makes sense.
Okay. So what do I do to fence?
Speak to the dragon about unusual things.
Oh, you already
Deliveries
asked about all that.
Okay. Continue and show your invitation at the party door.
Don't know what.
That looks like a giant mustache on that skull.
It does actually.
I have an invitation to your party.
You? Let me see it. Darn, I must have had a few when I gave you an invitation.
Oh, then you also don't remember the obscenities you were whispering in my ear.
Really? You're actually not my type. Well, I'd normally invite only 200 or 300 of my closest friends. So what? Come in, one more idiot will hardly be noticed.
Accurate description of Simon. Party leftover.
For a minute, I thought that was the mirror that was from the first game.
I should show that to my double. If he sees this mess, he will die for the second time.
Party leftovers.
I should.
And then talk to her.
Take your dirty paws off my veil.
Don't you think the veil is kinda square anyway?
My boy, have you never heard about the dance of the veils? That's all the rage at my parties at the moment. Of course, you're too young for these kinds of things.
Hey, I am almost 21.
Really?
Yeah, sure. Here, you take the orange juice and stay in the underage area of the tomb. Understand?
You want to talk to her.
A nice mirror, but its observation capabilities are nothing compared to my fragment. Hey, what a nice place. Looks just like my home, but not as tidy.
Yes, it wasn't easy to find a tomb large and stylish enough to have proper orgies. Make yourself comfortable and have some fruit and wine. I have to get dressed.
You just
Not
said
a
that
lot
we
going
can't
on
drink.
here. When does the party start?
Once the guests start to drift in, Pee-wee. You don't need a lot of sleep when you're dead, but don't underestimate the effect certain substances have on you, even in the afterlife.
So, substances, is that what you call it? I don't want anything to do with that.
Yes, you do.
At least nobody can reproach you for ruining your health. Is there going to be cool music at the orgy?
Oh, I've booked the best opera diva in the entire realm of the dead. What am I saying? The best in the entire universe. At my party, you won't hear cheap chart music, but vocal high culture.
Is it really a good idea to invite this shrieky opera diva for the musical accompaniment? Are there no better musicians available here?
The banshee shrieks? Well, that may seem so to a country bumpkin with unpracticed hearing. I find her music magnificent, classy and modern at the same time, and I definitely prefer it to any of the newfangled junk that stays in the charts for 200 years.
How did you get here anyway?
Well, here's the story. It was my wedding day, and I finally got to meet my relatives at the occasion. I was already beginning to think that death might be a good alternative to this life, but then, totally by accident, well, yes, I stepped on a snake. The silly animal sort of took offense, and it was poisonous. This cute guy with a scythe came over to me. A little rickety, but my kind of guy. Good connections, racy car, famous. You know what I mean. He introduced me to a few nice people down here and helped me find a place to stay. Then, out of boredom, I started throwing parties every night.
Probably because I've been reading a fuck ton of Discworld lately, I can't help but imagine that version of death. So what happens now? That is up to you. I could murder a curry.
Aren't you married to this guy Orpheus?
Oh, Orpheus, that slowpoke. Really nice guy.
There's
but so
no
boring.
justice.
He
There
quoted
is
me for
just
days, always
me.
singing the same sad songs. The man drove me up the wall. I thought if I accepted his proposal, he'd finally stop singing to me. Well, I was so wrong.
Oh, I see. And on your wedding night, you coincidentally stepped on a poisonous snake. What a tragic accident.
Coincidentally? Hey, I had to kick the stupid thing for an hour until it would finally bite me.
I bet Orpheus wouldn't even recognize you if he saw you.
I hope not. But I'm not going to take the chance. I know that he's hanging around down here, even though the git isn't dead yet. I hope Hades will chuck him out soon.
I'll come back once the party gets going. See you.
Now you want to go all the way to the left. And take the wine jug.
That is a goblet, but okay.
And then use the wine jug on the fire pan.
Let's devote the wine to a useful purpose. That stuff only gives you a headache anyway.
Oh, blast it. Now my hairdo looks something like Cerberus would if he stuck his muzzle into a socket. Where on earth is my hairspray?
Did you just say Cerberus?
Yes.
That's not how you say it.
I steal women's clothes. The press will finish me off if they find out.
No, they finished you off with Simon 3D. You... That was the end, dude. Alright, where to now?
Okay, we want to go to the Town of the Dead and then all the way left up to the Barren Ground. Speak to the double. I can't believe that thunder sound is bloody on the voice, which is ridiculous.
What else? I found a way to leave. A legal way? Sure, it's legal. You just don't want to get caught. Then I'm not. We're not actually legally dead, so we can leave whenever we want. What do you mean I'm not legally dead? Come on, listen. Kalaba had us murdered. What's legal about that? We'd like to change this status, but we still don't have any papers. Go back up there and try to get your paperwork to you, and you two donkeys could follow totally legally. If you do manage to get out, how can I've got a good idea. I've still got a observation mirror. You'll just have to tune it to me, and then we can see each other. An observation mirror? What's that supposed to be? Hey, what's going on? That's me there in the mirror. Have you been spying on me? It was for a good cause. Right, I'll break a bit off for you. Hopefully it won't bring bad luck.
Oh no! Now you've done it. Bad luck will fall upon us. 7 years bad luck will afflict our kingdom. Oh, what a nefarious deed he's done.
See you later.
Okay.
So it says now characters can be switched. I don't know if we can now switch between the Simons.
Doesn't matter. What do we do?
Send Simon back to the Town of the Dead, where Orpheus is. In inventory, click the dress, and Simon puts it on.
I bet this dress pinches, scratches, and rides up. It's too hot and 3 sizes too small. But wouldn't a real girl do everything for her looks? I hope this won't become the next fashion.
Oh, look, we're exactly Alex's character model and animation. Well, it's her animation, all right.
I'm hearing steps. Eurydice, is that you? Oh, yes, it is you. Let's go. Soon your beautiful eyes will see the light of day again.
Do we have to move so slowly?
So
Seems
now
like it.
we are standing on the shores of the Styx, the gloomy current that is the only thing still separating us from the world of the living. Now we need a coin to get across the dark current. I'm just going to wait for you to throw it in, darling Eurydice. Then, my darling, we will escape at last from these dismal climes. I'm sure it'll work this time. Just a little while longer, then we'll have escaped death's dismal climes.
There's a note pinned up. On holiday for the next 2 centuries, signed Karen. P.S. Please insert the correct fare. No change given. No jacket buttons, no toy money. Right, this is obviously where you get the tickets for the boat.
Oh, well observant, Simon.
What's that?
The world of the living
I'm
is
sure
So you
this-
want to go back to the
Nothing can thwart
Town of
our
the Dead and
flight
talk
anymore. I
to
can feel
Ovid?
it.
I change clothes again quickly.
I don't care, Simon.
Get a coin.
Salva, boy. It's you again.
Would you mind sharing?
I'm more than happy to share my...
Why is Sisyphus pushing that rock all the time?
Oh, my goodness, Sisyphus. A tragic story, but an example of human ignorance and arrogance. A reminder to all mortals not to blaspheme against the gods. You should know, Sisyphus outwitted death. Hades didn't like that much, so he punished him. Sisyphus must now roll this rock uphill until his life ends. Excuse me, until his death ends, of course. As you know, death has no end. So he'll be busy for a while there.
How can I cross the dirty stream over there?
Small stream? You mean the Styx? Well, how do you cross a river, You use a boat, of course. But without special permission, you can only come here from the other side, not in the other direction. It's prohibited to leave the land of the dead.
Can I swim across?
I wouldn't do that if I were you. The river is completely contaminated. The last person that jumped in there dissolved instantly.
Thanks. Now I need to watch 3 hours of crappy... Do you have a coin for me? And if so, what strange favor would you like from me in return?
Actually, I was about to give you the coin for free. But if you're volunteering for a job, I won't turn you down. You know, I'm doing interviews with all those heroes here in the land of the dead for the Epitaphius Diurnus. The only one I haven't interviewed yet is Sisyphus. You can't have a relaxed conversation with someone that's constantly pushing a rock up a hill. It would be nice if you could do something about that. Tell me when Sisyphus is ready for an interview, and you'll get your coin.
Do you want? So now we steal the doorstop?
He doesn't say, dude. Hang on. Oh, so we should have spoken to him before we did this, but I didn't know. I didn't see that. Go and talk to the Rock about the interview. So talk to him. what's his name? Syphilis, or whatever his name is.
And once again... Well, there you are. Oh my... And one...
Ah,
I don't know what to do. I don't like this place.
me neither. Oh yeah. We needed the doorstop. Sorry, that was my fault.
Well, I know we needed the doorstop, but I don't know what we have to do to steal it.
Ah, same. Just try stealing it now, then.
All right.
Oh, hang on.
What?
I missed out half of the paragraph I was reading earlier. It must be that fucking sound that's just ringing in my head all the time.
First, I've got to find...
Oh yeah, go and speak to Hades and ask about the coffee. He leaves.
Hades,
Howdy, Hades.
what do you want?
Do you have a spare coin for a poor and suffering resident of your realm of the dead?
A coin? We don't use these things down here anymore, except for the boat vending machine on the River Styx. Certainly I will not give you anything for that, given that you can use the boat to leave the land of the dead.
How many cups of coffee do you drink per hour when you're working 24/7?
Coffee? Oh, you mean this dark, pasty pulp in a cup? This reminds me that there are certain side effects to it. I'll be back in an instant. Don't you dare touch anything.
Now we can steal the doorstop.
And now we can use it on the rock?
Yep.
I don't like the Land of the Dead very much.
Me neither.
There's no fast travel. There's no map in the Land of the Dead. Get ready for another boom.
Yeah, I'm ready. Actually, I can't ever be ready for that sound. Oh, oh.
Okay, that'll hold for the time being.
Thanks. That was my first rest for many hundreds of years.
I think somebody's putting stumbling stones in your way. Who?
For sure. Who else could have thought of such an idea? That's why I can't take too long a break. He'll turn up soon here for sure. Take the wedge away.
What was the stone of contention?
Oh, it's a long story. I aggravated him. He took it very personally, unfortunately. You see, Thanatos' profession is that is to say, he brings people to the other side. It's not to make an exception, even for his best friends. So when he wanted to come and get me, I got him drunk without further ado. Well, of course, I couldn't have known he would take it so seriously. Hades reckoned afterwards they had to punish me with this idiotic work program so that I wouldn't have any more stupid ideas.
He does have a heart of stone.
Hey, are you making fun of me? I don't think it's funny.
It's my rock-solid belief. You should get rid of that thing. Otherwise, it'll become your tombstone.
I'm not too worried about that. I'm already dead and can't die again.
Well, that's a weight off my mind. Ask you something. Ovid would like to interview you. Interested?
Oh, yes. But all over his notes. I can't really chat while I'm working. I'm just too out of breath. Oh, but now I'm gonna take a break. Send him right over, and then we'll get this. Oh, I'll denounce these irregularities and injustices. I will expose Hades' cold-heartedness in public.
Do you think it'll be the foundation stone for a revolution?
Yes, it could start the stone rolling. Oh, just get out of here, snot-nose. Oh, I've started too.
I'll be off then. I still have to solve a couple of rock-hard riddles.
Salve, boy.
I've organized an audience with Sisyphus for you.
That's outstanding. I'll go and see him right now.
Hey, what about my coin?
Oh, excuse me. Here you have it. Thanks again for your efforts.
Oh, darling Eurydice, soon you'll see the light of the sun again.
So now we put the coin in the machine?
Yeah,
Thank God. Alright.
yeah, thank God for that.
The boat is tied up tight. I can't steal it anyway. Hades has got his spies everywhere. A pretty fouled up gondola. The filthy water is really ruining the wooden planks.
What's that? It's done. Now we are ready to leave the gloomy realm.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
I think I'll go on my own. I can't listen to your drivel any longer.
Eurydice? You're not Eurydice! Imposter! Fake!
No, I'm not your sweetie. But you failed often enough before. You could find your way back to Hades in your sleep, for sure. And Eurydice thinks you're a sissy anyway.
Me? Oh, that's impossible. I descended into the world of the dead for her, tamed the many-headed monster and calmed the angry gods, and only your selfish deed tore us apart again. I'll turn around again. Oh, darling Eurydice, I've failed again. There's only a small flicker of hope that I'll be able to take you in my arms again and lead you back into life. But I'll never let Hades hold on to you forever. Death should never have taken you away from me.
Oh, he's gone at last, and I can take these itchy, stuffy things off. Now it's up to me to escape from the claws of death. I'll slip away over the poisonous floods and return to the realm of the living. Oh no, now I'm starting as well. Alex, I'm coming! This is supposed to be the worldly side of the river Styx? This seems familiar. I'm finally back. I wonder how much time has passed. Maybe everyone's already dead. That would be, well, kind of cool, because it would make me the master of the world. I should definitely have a look around first. I need to find out how to save Alex. There goes the gondola. I wonder why there's no sign of the land of the dead. Hey, the mirror fragment is still working. My double is still sitting down there asking himself how to get out of there. I should take care of this first.
Alright, what's the plan now?
Okay. Someone runs a boat. Go to the Trollbig and cross, and then go to the Temple of the Dead.
Ooh, a sarcophagus.
To the
Proud.
left, there are 2 boxes. Get the black candles from the
Reads,
box.
return to sender. Who would send that by mail? I'll take the giant approved stamp from the box. You never know when you need to approve an application. Wow, Tartarus, Olympus, Nirvana, Limbo, Hell, Paris, New York. Hey, I always wanted to go there. I better grab the black candles before some bad person finds them.
You mean like you, Simon?
Cool, lots of gold and gemstones and cloth bandages. Gross.
How are cloth bandages gross, you weirdo?
Welcome, my son. What may I do for you?
What kind of a weird temple is this?
This is the temple of the Order of Ye Brothers and Sisters who revere those who have passed away and now reside in the land of the dead, even though they don't really notice it. Know this, my son. You are treading on holy ground.
Sounds great! So the temple belongs to a totally crazy death cult?
Crazy? You should see yourself with your ridiculous hat. But you're right about the death cult. We take care of all the dead who have found their way into the realm of the dead.
So you worship the dead? Rad! How do you do that exactly?
Quite simple. We send food and drink to the dead in the land of the dead.
I'm sure the dead will be ecstatic. Why do they need that stuff in the land of the dead, though?
Well, they need it, so that they never want for anything. Thus is it written in our Tome of the Dead.
There's not many of your brothers and sisters around. Have they taken a day off?
Well, some have left us. Others have been sent to a higher purpose.
You mean they've died?
To the unenlightened it might seem that way, yet other members have turned their backs on the Order for a time to learn about the ways of the living. Every now and then they visit to tell me about the progress of their studies.
I see. Your death cult is on the way down. You're the last one left, right?
Now you're exaggerating. It's only a temporary shortfall of the active member base. This will change soon. We're very trendy.
Yeah, you might have a point there. The general trend of life sort of leans towards death. I doubt your cult will benefit from that, though. Is the elevator connected with your strange cult in any way?
That is not a normal elevator. It leads directly down to the realm of the dead. We use it to send our gifts to the dead. Food and other consumer products like luxury goods, personal hygiene, and fresh socks.
That's very noble of you. And what do you get from the dead in return?
Unfortunately, nothing, not even receipts. That's lamentable, since it would greatly help us with our tax deductions. It used to be different. There were times when the dead used to be thankful.
Maybe something is blocked down there. Oh, I think I know. That mangy mutt, Cerberus, blocks the elevator. That's it, probably. Aren't you feeling a bit stupid being the last one around and all?
You are so right. It's just that nobody will take my place. The studies of life that our brothers are currently conducting seem to be very arduous, particularly the research of women, alcohol, and parties have been shamefully neglected before.
I see. My tip? Go home. You'll never see your brothers again.
But that's not allowed according to the Order's rules. There must be someone to guard the elevator at all times.
When the dead need something, we must fetch it for them. I would so love to enter my well-deserved retirement, but it cannot be.
So, you're looking for a successor?
Absolutely. But first I would have to consecrate an adept and introduce him to the mysteries of the elevator of the dead. You aren't interested in dedicating yourself to such a fulfilled existence by any chance?
You want me to spend my life at this elevator? I don't know what to say.
So we're gonna lie to
What do I
this
have
order.
to do to become
Cool.
an adept?
Oh, not everyone is suited to be an adept. We can only use persons who are able to contact the realm of the dead.
I misheard that and thought
Not
he said
many
Johnny
people
Depp.
today have
Really?
that talent.
That's
Yeah,
all? You want me to
he said
chat
inept,
with my
but
dead
I,
pets?
what I heard was Johnny Depp.
The connection to the realm of the dead should be a little tighter than that. The rules of the Order are rather clear about that. It's just that young and hopeful candidates with a touch for the dear passed away don't exactly grow on trees.
What would I...
Oh, not every...
That's all?
The...
I need to...
Don't you dare. The elevator to the land of the dead is our most revered artifact. According to the rules of our order, I would have to chop off your fingers if you even approached the elevator button. Nobody except the members of the order is allowed to go near this mystery.
I have to leave now.
So what do I do?
So, you want to look at the vampire cat?
Adorable.
I guess I'll just have to be fast enough, then I can push it into the shaft.
Simon.
Don't touch my kitten, mortal.
Ah!
Okay.
Wait, then try to use the elevator.
Don't you touch that. That's sacrilege.
Me? Who's sacrilege? I don't see anybody. And what kind of a name is sacrilege anyway?
And then
Don't you
use
touch
the idol
Me?
on the window.
A few drops of oil can work miracles. Okay, let's let some light in. How do you like that, vampire cat? I couldn't have planned it any better. Bye-bye, Dracula kitty.
Who's just minding its own business, you fucking asshole? Oh, I see.
Oh dear.
So what now?
Where's my mouse? There it is. I keep losing where I bloody am. The vampire cat will fall into the elevator shaft and distract purpose. Switch to the double and send him into the unknown tunnel. And then talk to Simon up through the elevator shaft.
Well, from far off it looks like glowing lava, but there are only red lamps down there. Most strange. The elevator's mechanics seem to be quite rusty. Hello, Simon! Can you hear me? Hello, Simon. Is that you? Yes, I'm up here. How are things down there? Yay!
That's unbelievable. I've never met anyone who could talk with the dead this directly.
Well, I'm a natural. Now can I become an adept?
An adept? Don't be so modest. Let's cut it short. Hereby I pronounce thee the master of the Order of ye brothers and sisters who revere those who have passed away and now reside in the land of the dead, even though they don't really notice it.
Master? Sounds cool! I've always thought people should call me Master more often.
So now I'll enter my retirement. Be seeing you in the afterlife, Master Simon.
Take care, have fun with your parties, and hey, visit me sometime. Cool! I've inherited my own crazy cult!
And then you want to switch to the other Simon, so the red Simon, and then use this. Have we stamped the applications?
Oh, no, we haven't.
Splendid! Now there's an approved stamp on the form.
I don't remember reading stamp the applications. Maybe I just didn't read that bit properly.
I'll put the form
Use the
in the
elevator
transport
to
area.
switch on the
This
left side of the
Google
elevator
will
door.
surely find it there.
Left side, other side. There you go. That is a weird elevator.
Well, it goes all the way to the Underworld.
I know it was just weird the way it was. I was like,
What's this? 2 rubber-stamped and officially approved applications for the release from the realm of the dead. Hey, they are addressed to me and the king.
So do we give them to the king now? Or to Death?
it's weird. It says put the stamped applications in the elevator, but I think it means the stamp and applications.
No, stamped
Or
applications.
Oh, they are stamped. Okay,
Yeah,
fair
we
enough.
stamped them.
Okay. Use the elevator. The double can now take the elevator, and the king arrive. Both he and the double can use the elevator to go up after a conversation.
Yeah, I know.
Your Majesty?
What does he want from us?
Is everything all right?
We were treacherously murdered. Our kingdom has fallen into the hands of a criminal. And now we're sitting in this dreary land of the dead. What's all right about that?
If you look at it like that, nothing really.
Then he shouldn't ask such stupid questions. We should forbid such things.
I don't know what to...
So we have the. What do we do with the applications?
No, let me check. Yeah, good idea. The king
Cool
leaves for
deco.
town.
That would really look the business in
did
my
the king
room.
leave for town?
No.
I think he did, didn't he?
No.
Oh, shit.
Your Majesty?
What does he...
Is it...
We were treacherous. Then he...
What do we do with them?
How to figure that out? Double can now get the applications. I'm feeling the double can now use the elevator, but it doesn't let us do that. I missed something.
I'm sure this makes sense.
You
I suppose we can
again.
I'm not the Simon you think I am. I am Simon.
Another of those crackpots. Do you also intend to get on my nerves with your applications?
I'm interested in taking some further training to become a god of the dead. Is this vocation really as interesting as people say?
A great job indeed, but unfortunately there are very few vacancies. If you think that you're better than me, enroll yourself in a course at Tartarus University and then come back. I have lots of applications waiting to be processed, and an assistant would be really helpful here.
I think this is a splendid office, such tasteful furnishing, and this light, so very typical for a governmental agency.
Darn. I'd also prefer a terraced villa on the river Styx with palm trees and a swimming pool. You don't have to rub it in. I know this place is a dump.
But I don't mean that. I just wanted to say that...
Be quiet. Telephone.
Strange. It didn't even ring.
Department of Post-Mortal Affairs, how can I help you? What grave robbery? No, I didn't give him any license to haunt. Listen, this is not the right department. Get off the line, thank you. You, I guess.
I would like to know my rights. Is it possible to take a look at the Realm of the Dead law books?
It's very easy to remember down here. I am the law. Any questions?
I am a little disappointed that there are no numbered waiting tickets. You should really think about introducing them.
I see you have entirely understood what matters in the Department of Post-Mortal Affairs. Service, ground routes, efficient handling, and staff well-versed in customer relations. But I have a much better method. If there are too many people in my office, I simply shout, "Get out!"
So we have to. Maybe we should try to take the elevator. Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, yeah. It does say the king and Simon arrive. Oh, click on the elevator
What
and
do you
the
want?
king will arrive. I
Isn't it
thought
enough that
he
you've
might
hurt
go
my
on his own, but he
feelings for
doesn't.
my beloved Eurydice in such a disgraceful manner?
May I ask what's depressing you?
You impertinent little... Go ahead and laugh at my suffering. Shamefully
Okay.
abused, I had to return. Now I'm sitting here mocked by all the dead. But still, I am waiting for my Eurydice.
I think this is a misunderstanding. Let me explain.
Misunderstanding? That's rich, you unworthy devil. I would kill you if you weren't already dead.
All right, I'm off.
Now you know what it's like to be mistaken for Simon.
Well, I have 2 rubber-stamped applications and therefore official permission to leave the realm of the dead. But it's still a somewhat strange situation. On the other hand, so what as long as the papers are in order?
I hope he didn't want to leave us behind.
Never ever, Your Highness. Come on, the upper world is waiting for us.
Finally, there you are.
I do hope there were no doubtful activities involved in getting the form, Simon. I couldn't bear the thought of our leaving the land of the dead might have involved legal uncertainties.
You're driving me crazy. Who cares about that stuff?
We should concentrate on what Kalaba has done in the meantime.
We are certain the traitor has lost no time usurping our throne. We have to act immediately, and afterwards we will decree usurpation a crime.
Indeed, and we should start by leaving the temple. I find the atmosphere somewhat depressing.
We were just in the land of the dead, other Simon. So that's all for now. Next time we might be finishing this. I've been Merrick Tomato.
And I've been Classic Gamer.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Hi. Thanks for watching. This has been played, edited, and recorded by me, Merrick Tomato.
And he's been helped by me, Classic Gamer.
You can find a link to Classic's YouTube channel, Classics Gamer, and his Twitch in the description below. Please like, comment, and subscribe.